Ask Me Anything, number 17. I'm Justin Nault. For those of you that don't know, this is our weekly live Ask Me Anything, AMA, number 17. That's a whole lot of weeks, a whole lot of days that you have been letting me take over your computer screens and cell phone screens to yell at you for an hour about all the stuff that I care about. It's weird. Tonight we're talking all about mindset. Thank you so much for watching this one. This is going to be way different than what you're used to, because normally we're talking about nutrition, fitness, all things that have to do with physique and fat and muscle and workouts and all that stuff. None of this has anything to do with that, except for the fact that it has everything to do with that. Because fitness and nutrition literally mean nothing and are impossible to have long-term success with unless you have the foundational principles of mindset. Mindset is everything. So, thank you for being here. Clovis Live. We're live on the Facebook page. Going to be a lot of you here from the Clovis Academy, which is our private Facebook group. Those of you that have never seen a video before, I get a lot of these questions for the Ask Me Anythings every week, every Wednesday, from the Clovis Academy, which is a free, private Facebook group on the Facebooks. Facebook.com/groups/Clovis Academy. So I get a lot of these questions from the Clovis Academy. We're creeping up on 700 members. 700 Clovis members, can't be wrong, right? So 700 people that are just talking about all these different topics all week long. I take the most popular topics and I combine them into this Ask Me Anything. That said, this week is a little bit different because these weren't actually direct questions. What happened was I started seeing a disturbing trend. A trend among mostly what we call the newbies, the new people to Clovis Academy, and the Clovis Kids. We have another private Facebook group that's Clovis Kids. Now that one's a membership only. The private Facebook group, Clovis Academy, is free. Clovis Kids is a paid membership program. In these two groups, I started noticing the same thing over and over. That were a lot of comments, some direct posts that all have to do with mindset. And what I would consider to be broken mindset, maybe not broken, just slightly off kilter, a little bit off the railroad tracks, right? And we need to just get you back on the rails, right? This is a mindset issue. Mindset is something that I have studied extensively for years and years and years. It was one of my biggest struggles, even though it was instilled in me since I was a little kid, and we'll get into all that. So, this is live, Ask Me Anything, number 17, titled, Free Your Mind, and the rest will follow, because it's true, okay? You have to get mindset down first. So, first things first, the mindset gone wrong thing. If I can't get you to convert your mindset first, which means believing in Clovis, believing in me, trusting me, believing in my approach and what I do, if I can't convert your mindset, there is no reason for me to continue giving you any advice whatsoever. There's no reason for you to be in the group. There's no reason for you to listen to me. If I can't get you to believe in what I'm doing, if you're kind of on the fence, now joining the group is a good start because you're going to see a lot of the transformational stories. But if I can't get you to convert your mindset to understand what I'm trying to do, to understand that we're trying to rebuild your life, rebuild your health, rebuild your future, manifesto, right? If I can't get you to understand that, there's no reason for me to give you advice because you're not going to do what I tell you to do. So to give you an example, I have a lot of people that come into the academy, they get a program from me, and they give me like a 40% compliance rate. And even though they give me a 40% compliance rate, they drop 8 pounds in 15 days, right? And they're like, I barely had to try, I barely had to put in any effort into this, and I lost 8 pounds. So I don't need to do all that crazy stuff. I can still eat 150 grams of carbs a day, and blah, right? And they end up failing long term. This never, ever works. I need to get you to fully commit to the mindset that this is a lifestyle change. This is not a 30-day protocol, a 60-day protocol. I'm literally converting you. I am converting you from SAD, standard American diet, to a new lifestyle for optimal human health and performance. It's a big deal. It never works the other way with minimal compliance. So I'm going to teach you how everything related to your health and happiness and success begin with mindset. So I'll explain why you really can't achieve long-term success ever until you literally change Every aspect of your life. Some of you need to change every aspect of your life to succeed in this, because there are always excuses, there are always reasons why you fail, okay? So if the reasons why you fail is just your life is set up for you to fail, you need a new life. I'm just pausing there for a second because it's true. And you need to understand that, and you need to understand that it is possible. So we know that that proper nutrition is the key to optimal human health. Well, mindset is the key to optimal nutrition, proper nutrition. Mindset is the key to proper nutrition is the key to optimal human health. So we have to start with mindset. So the secret is that most diets and fitness protocols, they're manipulating you. They don't study fitness, nutrition, they certainly don't study biochemistry. I'm telling you right now, that is like the biggest area that everyone is lacking in. They certainly don't study biochemistry. What do these programs do? They study human behavior. They study human behavior, they study psychology. Their job, their primary focus is to hook you, to make you an addict of their program, to make you addicted to their program so that you think you cannot live without it. You think if you skip a day, you are a failure. Did somebody say Beachbody? 80-day obsession. If you skip one day, you must start over because the Beachbody gods will slight you. Right? It's ridiculous. So, but that's what they do. They're selling you on an idea. They're selling you on an addiction. They're hooking you in, making you part of their program, part of their funnel forever. Okay? And the thing is, when it comes to long-term success, since these protocols don't focus on fitness, nutrition, or biochemistry, they're selling you on bad information. Now, no matter how hard you work, right? Now, some of you, I know this, again, mindset. I know that you have family members, significant others, friends, people who tell you it's your fault. You're not trying hard enough. You must be lying about what you're eating. There's no way you work out as much as you say you do because you're still 300 pounds, right? It's just crazy. The issue is, as long as you are operating on bad information, you cannot achieve success. That is not your fault. If you're just constantly being fed bad information in both of your ears and you're acting upon it, it doesn't matter how hard you try, how much willpower, how much discipline you have. If you're operating on bad information, you cannot succeed long term. So this is where mindset comes into play, because I need to teach you how to see through the bullshit. I need to teach you how to see through these programs that really aren't operating on science. They're operating on hype, okay? And they're operating on paid, that's right, paid, Beachbody, paid transformations, right? They're operating on paid transformations that they're selling to you. So we need to fix your mindset so you can see through this stuff. We must be able to see through the manipulative practices to find the truth and reality in the people that we listen to. Did somebody say Clovis? Everything that I do operates on a foundation of science and biochemistry. Biochemistry, hormones, science. These are the biggest things that we talk about, right? For optimal human health. Fat loss, yes, that's part of it. If you're overweight, we're going to handle that. And this is why we say things like, I am free, right? I am free. I am no longer a victim of marketing gimmicks and big food propaganda, right? That's part of the manifesto. If you're not in the Clovis Academy, get in there and check out the manifesto. I am free from other people's opinions. I no longer have anything to prove, right? All these things that we talk about, you're free from these things, these societal pressures. We're going to talk a lot about societal pressures tonight. And in the manifesto, there's one phrase that I purposely repeat over and over and over, and that is because I know better. Because I know better. This is mindset training. That's what it is. Because I know better. The manifesto is mindset training. And that's why we do it every single day. So get over to the Academy if you haven't seen it. Now tonight, if you stay till the end, you'll have a step-by-step plan for literally transforming your mindset and transforming the way that you view the world, which is kind of crazy. And I haven't gone here yet. And to be honest, I'm got a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of nerves going, a little bit of nervous energy because I haven't gone down this rabbit hole with you. And the other thing is, I know we have a lot of conservative viewers, I know we have a lot of traditional viewers, and we're going to be going way outside the box a little bit compared to the way society views things. As you guys know, I'm a musician, I own multiple companies, I own properties, I'm a landlord, I ran a YouTube channel, I was on reality TV, I do this, right? I see the world a little bit differently. I had the first TV show I produced, I was 14 years old, right? So I just see the world a little bit differently, and we'll get into that too. But at the end, we're also going to do live Q&A. So if you haven't seen an Ask Me Anything before, we do live Q&A. That's where you guys leave me comments on Facebook. And speaking of which, I'm gonna jump over to Facebook and make sure that I have you guys pulled up so I can see all your comments. And at the end, you're gonna get a very special offer from me. Now, I know we always do offers, and a lot of you, live viewers, are from the Academy. So we've been getting a lot of comments from you, and we've been listening. We're always listening. If you're in the Academy, I promise, me, the Wizard, Anna, we're always listening to you. And we really listened tonight because this special offer, you've never seen before. It's not for the products that you're used to. It's not for the custom macros, all these things, right? You've never seen this product before. So if you're in the Academy and you're like, at the end, I can check out, he's doing an offer on this again. This is an offer that you have never seen ever, okay? So I'm on Facebook here. Gonna make sure we got the live video up. There we go. I see myself. Click for more. All right, we're logged in here. 100%, thank you, thank you. Eating asparagus to watch this next to that. Hi everybody, hi everybody, hi everybody. Yeah, click the share button. Again, thank you, Sean. Click the share button and push this out. Just click share and share now public. I'm gonna do that on my page. Share now public. So that's gonna share it to my Justin Nault page onto my timeline. So I'm here, I can see all your comments. If you have anything you wanna say to me, say it. Hello, Stacy. Hi, Gail. And just give me your questions. But remember, the live Q&A is going to be kind of the latter portion of this. So if you have a real question that you want me to answer, I do have some notes I have to look at throughout this. So I'm really going to dive in. I'll take a couple breaks, but I have to dive into the comments more towards the end. So if you have a question you really want to hit on, do it on one of the breaks that I give you or at the end when I open it up for live Q&A. So for those of you that do not know me, my name is Justin Nault. I am a certified nutritional therapist. I am a certified specialist in sports nutrition. I am the founder and CEO of Clovis. I also invented a line of nutritional powders called the Perfect Paleo Powder. Invented the first formula in my kitchen in 2014. And now I am a transformer of lives. That's what I do. I've done that for over 315 people in just the last 60 days. Giant transformations, 40 pounds in 60 days, 50 pounds in a matter of weeks. Like, it's ridiculous. So I just keep transforming lives. People see it, and as a result, the Clovis Academy is growing. We're about 700 members, and we have 85 plus kids in the Clovis Kids group. So things are going well. That's a little bit about me. Any transformation you can think of, I've done. So that's how we got here, and this is why people are tuning in and listening. So let's jump in. All right. Saw a couple of comments. Good. Ran through them. All right. Let's jump into this. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. This idea came to me because of one of the trends I saw in the Clovis Academy and also via email. So remember, you guys see a lot of stuff publicly in the Academy, and then there's way more behind the scenes that you don't see, and these are private interactions with me and clients, paid clients, and anybody who just wants to tell me about something that they might not feel comfortable throwing out there for the other 700 people to see. So, there's one thing that happens without fail in every single person that comes to me as a newbie. Every single person who has ever come to me writes me an email about how they are different and they're not like anyone else. Honestly. And I know some of you are laughing at your screen right now going, I did this to him, right? They are different. They are not like anyone else. Their problems are way worse than everybody else's. The Clovis program and whatever Justin says will not work for them, even though it worked for hundreds of other people. It's not going to work for them because their problems are so specific. And then they will give me 3 to 5 excuses as to why they already know the Clovis protocol will not work for them. And then they literally say things like, I'm not even sure why I'm emailing you. I've tried everything. Nothing works for me. I even talked to my doctor and he said I'm special and nothing works for me, right? I get a lot of that. And it's this ridiculous pre-frame where the first time you ever communicate with me, you're basically saying, I'm a failure and you can't help me. Now, it's my job to grab that tangled, twisted, confused mindset and start to pull it apart little by little by little and teach you how to untangle that nonsense, right? Teach you how to untangle that nonsense and show you that although you're a unique individual, your problems are not always unique. I can introduce you to a dozen other people who have written me the same email that you've written with the same problems about your kids and your husband and your mom did this when you were a kid and blah, 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 blah. Then comes the other people's excuse. The other people. Other people excuse is because of my ex, because of my mom, because of my kids, because of my last boyfriend, because of a teacher when I was 5 years old, because of other people, I feel X. Whatever that emotion may be, whatever that excuse may be, it's because of other people, I feel X. What's the short version of that? The short version of that is other people control how I feel. Let's write that down. Other people. And let's just put that last word there. Other people control me, okay? My emotions, whatever. Other people control how I feel. This is what you're telling me whenever you write me and you say, because of X, because someone said this to me and someone said that to me and somebody did that. That's what you're starting this with. So we're going to undo this. Now, I have to give you a fair warning before I jump in, because we're about to jump into section 1 of this. If any of you have seen The Matrix, what is about to happen is it's going to be like taking the red pill, okay? Do you want the blue pill? Live in ignorance, blissful ignorance. Do you want the Matrix and the red pill? This is what we're doing, okay? So I'm not even kidding when I tell you this. I'm going to jump into the major aspects of life, which is school, work and careers, and your personal life. And we're going to talk about these things, and it's literally going to be the Matrix. You're going to take the red pill. Now, once you take the red pill, and I pull back the curtain on all the societal norms that you're used to, that I am a living example that you don't have to listen to ever, literally never since childhood, not listen to them once. You can do that and be very happy, right? Once we pull back the curtain and you take the red pill, you can't unsee it. Understand that you can't unsee it. I have done a tremendous amount of mindset work. I have traveled the world working on mindset, literally. So if you don't want to think, do some real thinking here, some heavy thinking, and think about the decisions and choices that you've made in life and think about where you're at in life. If you don't want to think about that and how it could have been different, turn this off right now. Not even kidding. Like that's how hard we're going down this road. If you don't want to think and question, literally question all of society, then be careful, because I have personally seen people take trips to the jungles of Peru on a spirit quest and come back to the US and divorce their significant other and quit their job and sell their house and move to a new city. I'm not kidding. I personally have friends who have done these things. I know this to be true for a fact, okay? This is what we're getting into. This is not your typical AMA. So, let me look at nutrition. Do you guys want to take the red pill? Let me know. Leave me comments right now. Red pill, we're going to do this, okay? Nice, Steve. That's very true. Second that. People don't take responsibility for their own feelings. Yes, true. Truth. Okay, you guys, let's do this. Jackie, all right. Red pill. I warned you. We're going red pill. So, I don't need this anymore. Let's talk about mindset, okay? First things first, nutrition. Why are most people overweight? Let's think about this. We've gone through this in all the AMAs. People are overweight. People eat poorly. They have bad information. Blah, 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 blah. Why are most people overweight? Two-thirds of Americans are overweight. Josh, does this look okay on the screen? Besides my sloppy handwriting? It's great. 2/3 of Americans are overweight. 1/3 of Americans are obese. That means 30 plus pounds overweight. Many people, not quite 1/3, are morbidly obese, which means they are suffering from metabolic syndrome and probably early death. Why? Really think about it. Food has become a reward system. That's what we've done. Because life is easier than it's ever been in terms of survival. You don't have to go hunt. You don't have to go gather. You're not getting chased by jaguars in the middle of the night. You have an iPhone, you have central air conditioning, you have cars, you have your cubicle, all this stuff, right? So survival is easier than it's ever been, but finding fulfillment and purpose is more difficult than it's ever been. And what's happened is food has become a reward system. Why? Because most people hate their day-to-day life. They hate their day-to-day lives. Most people. I'm telling you right now, we're going to get into statistics. as this goes on. Most people hate their day-to-day lives. That's the big scary secret. So we can sit here, we can talk about the government, the food pyramid, we can talk about big food companies, we can talk about big pharma, the medical system that's bought and paid for. We can talk about all these things for obesity. But the truth is, all these people play a role, but they're preying on the same thing. They are preying on the fact that people are miserable. Misery. They're preying on misery. Because all the things that we like, text messages, social media, sugar, fruit, right? These things we can put in our mouth, these things we can check, pull out of our pockets and check every 2 seconds, right? You can't go to the bathroom without scrolling Facebook, right? These are mini dopamine hits. It's literally dopamine, which is incredibly addictive, right? You're getting tiny little dopamine hits. Every time you check your phone, that's why you feel the need to do it. You literally have a compulsive thing where you have to check your phone. It's a little dopamine hit, makes you happy, right? Sugar, same thing. Sugar works in the same neural pathways in your brain as heroin. It's as addictive as heroin. So we've built food into this reward system, and all the big food companies and the government and all these things, they know how to prey on that. Literally, there are scientists who develop Doritos who know how to get just the right amount of sticky so it sticks to your fingertips, and just the right amount so you want to lick your fingers and go back for more. There are literally scientists that work on the addictive qualities of these hyper-palatable foods. I'm not kidding. This is a profession, right? There are scientists who do this for a living. Mini little dopamine hits. So what does a miserable day look like when it comes to food? I deserve this milkshake after the day I had. My boss is a jerk, so I earned my 3 glasses of wine before bed, and my significant other broke up with me. It's time for Breyers and Oreos. This is what we've built. It's in every cliche, romantic, rom-com movie you see, right? A girl, boy in bed with tissues eating Breyers ice cream. This is what we do. So I want you to understand, this is part of the red pill thing, right? If the best part of your day is biting into your favorite Wendy's burger or a few spoonfuls of a giant Frosty, if that's the best part of your day, you're doing it wrong. What are you doing wrong? Life. You're doing life wrong. You're doing career wrong. You're doing personal wrong. You're doing relationship with your kids wrong. You're doing relationships with your families wrong. If that's the best part of your day, if you need to set up a sugary, carb-filled reward system just because you're like, oh, this day has been complete shit, I don't care, screw it. That's what it's always screw it, right? Screw it. I'm going to the drive-thru. Screw it. I'm going to the drive-thru. Think about that. That's your entire life. That's how you feel about your life. That's what's happening. You're doing life wrong. You live, you work, you parent, you may have hobbies, but what's lacking? Purpose? You don't know why you're doing these things. You're going through the motions. It's what they call that hamster wheel, right? You got your little hamster here. Spin, 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 spin. Same day. It's Groundhog Day on repeat, right? And you don't really know why. You don't really know what you're working towards. What's the goal? And everybody has some idea that there's a destination. When I'm 65 years old, I'm going to retire and ride off into the sunset. Right? Really? Where most people end up 65 years old and 400 pounds and they can't do anything anyway, right? And they don't have as much money as they thought they would, and they've blown 30 years of their life on a career that they hated, right? That's the thing. They don't really know where they're going. So I want to tell you guys right now that the journey that you're on, the journey is the destination. And that's what you have to understand. There is no end point. There is no goal. There's simply life. And if you're not living a life that you love, you're going to be in trouble. It's not going to be fun, okay? So that's the thing. You have to figure out purpose. Work is not automatically purpose. Purpose is not automatically work. The two can coincide when you have something like a Clovis, right, where you like do something that you love, then you have a purpose, right? But you have to find this. You have to explore the world, right? My self-worth, the manifesto, my self-worth comes from within, from the fire deep inside me that allowed me to explore this world until I found the truth, my truth. I found my truth in Clovis. This is what I do. So understand that. So we're going to talk about how we've drifted so far from purpose and meaning in our lives, and we're going to talk about formative childhood years to life in 2018, which is simply too comfortable. I'm going to give you actionable steps, and I'm also going to throw in some tidbits about kids, because you have no idea. The reason that I'm standing here right now is because all of this was ingrained in me since I was 6 years old. My dad was just in this room sitting here with me, and I confirmed it with him. When did we start mindset training? And he said 6 years old. So I'm going to tell you about that, right? It's particularly important for kids. So let's take a little break for comments. What are we looking at? Find your joy in the journey. My self-worth comes from Jesus. Nice, Tabitha. I already know I'm going to rewatch this 100 times. Awesome, Jackie. Self-worth. People don't value themselves. True. This is amazing. I'd like to get chased by cougars. Richard, nailed it. Fist bump, virtual. Yeah. Crystal, I don't have a cubicle either. Red pill, let's go. All right, we're on. So we're back to red pill. So let's jump in. Part one of this I want to talk about is school, right? This is where this all starts. So let's go back to step one, how we got here. For anybody who's struggling with mindset, how did you get there? It's not your fault. I know I usually like to make people take personal responsibility. Mindset is not your personal responsibility until you watch this video. Once you have the red pill, now you know better, okay? But until this point, you don't know better if you have a twisted mindset. So we're gonna unravel it, learn, unlearn, relearn, right? That's what we're gonna do. So, one of my favorite quotes in the world is, if Winston Churchill were alive today, the only thing he would recognize is the public school system. Think about that. The only thing he would recognize is the public school system. It hasn't changed for centuries. Literally hasn't changed for centuries. So we've been recording some podcasts and stuff that are gonna be coming out. We did one podcast a while back that we haven't released yet, me, Anna, and the Wizard, and we were talking about schools. So I'm gonna walk you through this because I say it in the podcast, you'll hear it eventually. But the public school system, what I mean by that Winston Churchill quote, is the public school system was literally designed to create factory workers. That's how it was designed. From the way the building is designed, to the classes they teach, to the way the structure works in every single classroom, to the bells that you hear, to the teachers, aka dictators in the front of the room, right? So it's literally, bing, bell rings, get to homeroom, single file line, right? Sit down, roll call, here, 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 here. One dictator in the front of the class that runs everything, right? It's literally like Gru, that guy, whatever, in the Minions movies, and just all these little minions, right? We're all little minions. Just sit down at your desk, be quiet, speak when spoken to, raise your hand if you have a question, so the dictator can call on you, right? We're building factory workers. You're in that room for an hour working on your task. Bing, stand up, single file line, wait in line for lunch, cafeteria, here's your slop. These are the options we give you, pizza and tater tots, right? It's ridiculous. It's so outdated. It's ancient. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't prepare anybody for the real world. You try to take somebody from that factory worker setting and have them compete with like the Wizard, good luck. Right? It's not going to happen. So that's the thing. This is most people's childhood. They're getting raised like little factory workers. This is the dialogue that we hear, right? Think about this. I'm going to give you a few examples. I'm really going to hammer this home because then we're going to get into mindset and how you can separate the two different mindsets. There are two major mindsets in this country. So I'm going to read a couple of these to you, right? You're a little kid. I'm a teacher or a parent. You got an A. You are so smart. You're such a smart kid, right? Or, but you got another C in English. Well, don't worry, you're really good at math, but you're bad at English. Reading and writing just aren't your things. Stick to math, kid, right? Or sports. You won another game. You are a born athlete. You're such a natural athlete. You're so incredible. Your skills are ridiculous, right? Or you lost every game this season. Maybe baseball just isn't right for you. Try something else, right? I can't even say these words. They make me so sick, even though we all grew up this way. What we don't hear is this. Let's rework these a little bit. You got an A. See how hard work pays off? I am so proud of you because I know you studied and worked very hard and took all the necessary steps to be fully prepared for your test. Keep up the good work. Keep giving your best effort, right? Or another C in English. Do you think you studied and worked as hard as you could to make sure you were prepared for that test? Let's explore some of the ways that we can adjust the way you study for English tests so you'll be better prepared next time. Don't give up. Or you won another game. I'm so proud of you for going to every single practice and giving it your very best effort. Your hard work has really paid off. Keep it up for each and every practice and you'll be ready for the next game. Or you lost every game this season. This is a great learning experience. Let's examine what didn't work for this season so we can work hard to improve those things for next season and get better. Do you see the huge contrast in those two approaches, right? What I've just demonstrated for you is the difference between fixed mindset and growth mindset. Fixed mindset versus growth. Okay? Fixed versus growth. Now, with fixed mindset, you literally believe, like, I am born with a certain intelligence level and a certain ability to perform certain tasks, and that cannot be changed, right? I'm just good at what I'm good at, and I'm bad at what I'm bad at, so I should just stick to the things that I'm good at and avoid the things I'm bad at, right? That's fixed mindset. That's literally how the school system sets this up, and I'm going to get into more of that. Growth mindset is that intelligence and abilities are pliable, right? You can learn any skill, literally. When I first started learning about nutrition, I didn't know anything. When I first started jiu-jitsu, I got beat by everybody, right? So I can learn, grow, and improve absolutely any subject or skill depending on the amount of work that I'm willing to put into improving. There are literally endless different ways to learn any subject on planet Earth. You just keep trying, keep working, keep giving it your best effort till you find what works for you, and you learn and eventually clicks for you, right? You're not bad at anything, you just have less experience in certain things. That's fixed mindset versus growth mindset. Okay? Born with versus practiced. That's just thought of that. Let's see. So born with versus practiced. We're raising all of our kids with a fixed mindset. The factory worker fixed mindset. Okay? It's insane. And how many of you have been repeating things since you were a child? Right? Odds are if a teacher told you math just isn't your thing, or you're bad at math, you might be 40 years old telling people, yeah, I'm just really bad at math. Like, think back on that for a second. Now, I went through this with math. I'm terrible at math. I can barely do third grade math. Like, I own companies, and I can barely do third grade math, literally, and I haven't found the right program that, like, clicks for me. So I'm still working on it. I still actually try it every day. I did, like, a 6-hour video math course a couple months ago. I'm, like, constantly, if you have any tips for math, right? But I've literally been trying to learn this my whole life, but I remember from like third grade on, I was a gifted kid. I was in all the gifted classes. I was literally like writing novels when I was 6 years old. I've always been a writer, right? So they moved me. I had to leave class and go to these gifted, they called it Aegis or something. So I go to these like gifted classes, and it was just like math isn't his thing, reading is his thing. He's reading at a college level, right? So I still like have this belief that I'm bad at math. How many of you have something like that? You got taught when you were a little kid, like you're just bad at something. You carry that through with you forever. Now, that came from the public school system versus my home life, right? And my home life was Dad. This is a conversation that Dad and I just had. I checked with him before doing this video. He said I was probably 6, maybe 7 years old when he started this. But me and my brother would stand in the mirror every morning, and we had, it looked like that Mad Libs where there's like spaces, like my name is Justin, I am intelligent, I am strong, people like me, I can do anything, I will try my best all the time, blah, 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 all these things, right? These were daily affirmations from a speaker named Zig Ziglar, who's huge. You should look up Zig Ziglar, he's awesome. But we had to do this in the mirror every day, and we didn't understand why. I was 6, right? Now, as a result, my brother and I are fearless. Like I said, I produced my first TV show when I was 14. My brother has a bachelor's degree in finance and economics. He just graduated law school, passed the bar, and on top of that, he's a real estate mogul. It's ridiculous. The kid is a superhero. So it's just, we were raised in a way to just go after what we wanted. Now, when I picked college, my dad said one thing to me: don't make decisions based on money. Do what you love, period. That's what he said. Do what you love, period. So thank you, Dad. You are the reason why Clovis exists, and you are the reason why this video is happening right now. And that gives me goosebumps. I am so fortunate and so grateful that I had that growing up. So if you have kids, start now, right? Because these things are ingrained in us, especially in mindset. So mindset is ingrained in you from the time you're young, and this fixed mindset is pushed into you. You didn't have a choice. K through 12. K through 12, that's what you're getting. That's how it's designed. So much so that at the end of your K through 12, you're studying for standardized tests. You can take the SATs, and what else did you have to do? An aptitude test, right? So we all work as hard as we can, or we're good at this and bad at this, little disciplined, obedient factory workers for 12 years, only to take an aptitude test and have the public school gods tell us that we're best suited to be a janitor or a garbage man. And we go, oh no, my life is over. Aptitude literally means natural ability. You're having people take a natural ability test. It's so crazy. Like, I can't even wrap my head around it. And back to what Dad told me, do what you love. Well, I was really good at music. I really loved music. So I'm telling guidance counselors, like, I'm gonna go to Berklee College of Music. It's the best music school in the world, and I have a C- average because I hate public school. But yeah, I'm gonna get in somehow. I'll get into the best music school in the country and in the world. And it was the only school I applied to. I applied to one school. That was it. And I went to Berklee College of Music, and you should have seen the looks that I got from people. I made this decision my senior year in high school. People told me I was crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's too expensive. You're never gonna make a living as a musician. By the end of my senior year, I was making more than my teachers playing music. I was 17 years old, literally. I was 17 years old, I was playing private parties in venues for $250 an hour as a professional musician at 17 years old. I was one of the only working musicians who got to, as a freshman at Berklee, I was paying all my bills with music. Literally, I was the only kid I met there that could say that. So it's a matter of being fearless and not accepting what society tells you to accept, okay? So this aptitude, the natural ability, it follows you into the workplace. And know that whatever school is willing to saddle you with student loan debt until you're 114 years old, that's where you're gonna go. And then luckily, technology can actually probably keep you alive until you're 114 years old, so you don't die and have to pass that debt on to your kids. Yeah, that's what schools do, for real. It's crazy. So actionable items, right? Start praising your children for effort, not abilities. Start praising your children. Praise. All right, let's write ability. No more praising for ability. Praise for effort. And let them know that if they're willing to put the effort in, they can literally do anything they want, right? It's all about effort. That's it. Praise effort, not ability. Just a few simple changes in the way you phrase compliments to your kid can literally change everything. It can be the difference between failure and success as an adult. It's that simple. Fixed mindset versus growth mindset. One little trick too, there's a great author, his name is Josh Waitzkin, and he's the basis of the movie Searching for Bobby Fischer. He's a chess prodigy, he's like a jiu-jitsu black belt, all these things, but he does this thing with his son where he taught him from the time he's a little kid. Every time it rains, his kid runs to the window and goes, "Dad, it's a beautiful rainy day, we gotta go outside." And he has a raincoat, and he's got boots and everything, and they go outside and they play for like 2 hours every time it's raining out. So he actually trained his kid's mindset that there are no ugly, gloomy days. Just from the first time this kid saw a rainy day, it was a beautiful rainy day. That's just a little, little tidbit. Yes, that means you're gonna have to go outside in the rain with your kid if you wanna follow that. All right, what else we got over here? Comments, let's take a little break. Positive affirmations, that's awesome. Hey Jen, welcome. Your first AMA, live. Nault boys, kill it. She's right. Mindset work is such a priority now in many classrooms. That's awesome, it should be. I'm glad that they're coming around. Don't even get this teacher started on the school system. All right, I love these comments. Hey, Dad! Guys, Papa Nault is here. Say, what's up, Dad? Good job, dude. All right, let's jump in. What do you got here? All right, we're gonna jump into the workplace. Let's talk about workplace. Man, time goes by so freaking fast. Ugh! Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a crazy statistic. Of people polled, of Americans polled, okay? I'm gonna fly through some of this stuff. Of Americans polled, 80% are unhappy with their current job. 80% of people in America polled are unhappy with their current job and career path. Are you kidding me? This is the number of hours an average American worker puts in their life. 90,000 hours. That's a long-ass time to be miserable. That is a long-ass time to be miserable. Not to mention, most of those people are in some desk or cubicle or something they don't want to be in. They're trapped. And did you know that sitting for more than 3 hours a day literally cuts 2 years off your lifespan? Literally. This is just America. In America, American workers only take an average of 57% of their vacation days. They just leave the rest of it on the table. What? We're just like obsessed with work. It's crazy. We're obsessed with work, and most of us hate it because we're obsessed with money and shit we don't need, right? The Fight Club quote, I'm paraphrasing. It's like we work jobs that we hate to buy shit that we don't need to impress people that we don't like, right? It's crazy. I no longer have anything to prove to the people whose opinions I never asked for in the first place. No little manifesto hit, right? So let's talk about traditional workday in America. Traditional workday in America is 8 hours. Now, I'm going to share a dirty little secret with you. Do you know what the average productivity time is for an American worker in a traditional 40-hour-a-week setting, where they have to be at work 40 hours a week, traditional 8-hour workday? This is the average productivity time of one worker in an 8-hour day. That says 24 minutes in an 8-hour workday. Why? Because we're set up as little factory workers, and we still have this crazy pay per hourly output thing. That's what they think, like, well, they're going to be here for 8 hours, they're going to be at their desk working the whole time, I'm going to really get my money out of them, I'm going to squeeze that grape till there's no juice left in it, right? These are the traditional boss people who still have this factory worker mentality. This is all carried over from factory workers. We just haven't changed the model. It's crazy. So if you spend any amount of time in the Clovis Academy or whatever, you know the Clovis team, you know me, the wizard, you know Anna, all of us, right? Understand, we can bang out a normal person's 40-hour work week in, I don't know, 4 hours, for real. But a traditional boss would hate us. Why? Because a lot of time of my day is dedicated to coffee breaks, cold showers, meditation. I need to play music. I need to read books. I need to research nutrition. I need to go outside. I need to sit outside with my bare feet in the grass. I need to do that. I need to stare out into space and pay attention to absolutely nothing until the next idea for an AMA comes to me. A traditional boss would hate me. That's why I've never had one. I can't have a traditional boss. I can't do it, right? I had traditional bosses from age 13 to 16 and quickly was like, nope, and just started playing music for a living. Honestly, that's how it happened, right? Old school bosses would hate us. I can't do any of those things that I need to do for maximum peak output in a traditional workplace. So let's dive in because I'm just like taking up all the time in the world. But this is a must-read book for you, okay? Disrupt You. Because I want to talk about this, it's very important. Disrupt You. Fantastic book, pick it up, read it now. Why? Because most of your jobs are going to go away. Now, this is the big scary artificial intelligence, technology has taken all our jobs, blah, 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 blah. Yes, it's true, and it's way worse than you think, right? So people think of this one example, they talk about self-driving cars because Tesla has already released it. So they go, well, we have self-driving cars, Uber is going to be self-driving, these delivery services are going to be self-driving. So everyone freaks out and says, we're going to lose 3 million jobs because there are 3 million men who are truck drivers, and women as well. There are 3 million truck driver jobs in America. So they go, oh my God, in the blink of an eye, 3 million jobs are going to vanish. Guess what? They're thinking very, very small. It's way worse than that. Way, way, way worse than that. Think about jobs that come along with roads, vehicles, accidents. It's not just truck drivers. So we have 3 million truck driver jobs. Now we're talking about ambulance drivers, EMTs, paramedics, wrecker services, roadside assistance companies, police, no more speeding, no more crashes, auto body shops, hospitals and emergency rooms, doctors and nurses, radiologists, the people who paint the lines in the roads, no more need for street signs. Forget about street signs, we can tear all those down and recycle them, right? All gone. Millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of jobs vanish with one change in technology, right? It's way worse than you think it is. Now, think about other careers. If you have a marketing degree, good luck. Everything you know is going to be obsolete in a year, 2 years, tops, right? Accountants, bank teller, travel agents, good Lord, thanks hotels.com. You know? I mean, think about this stuff. So I can tell you right now, I can hire a company that has AI tech that can run all of my digital marketing for me for a few $1,000 a month. They can run all my digital marketing. I know this because I've spoken to those companies. I've seen them run their software. Artificial intelligence that can tell me exactly what you're going to buy, exactly what you're going to click on. Right? This is everywhere. It's astonishing. So read Disrupt You. This is just nuts, right? So the only jobs that are still going to be around, oddly enough, are what your parents told you not to do. They're low-skilled jobs and like hospitality jobs. Like, right? I'm a musician. I'm a live performer. I'm probably not going to get replaced anytime soon. Bartenders, things like this, right? Things that your parents didn't want you to be. Don't be a musician. Get a solid job with a 401k and health benefits. Right? It's just insane. So, and all these jobs that are considered low skill, they're the ones that are going to stick around, that be the last to be replaced. So what's society's answer for this? I've heard these crazy things about these 3 million jobs getting lost, which is really probably 20 million jobs. And they talk about base universal income. Let's just give these people money because they don't have skills. What is that? Give these people money because they don't have skills is fixed mindset. You're automatically saying that person does not have the capability to learn anything new. Learn, unlearn, relearn is off the table. We need to give them stuff, right? It's just crazy, and it doesn't matter how old you are. You can learn. My dad started down this nutrition journey with me 3 years ago, right? And now he's ripped. He has less body fat than I do, which I'm very upset about. But literally, this idea that you learn one thing and then you're done, that's how you get doctors that are killing you. Because you go to medical school, you graduate with honors in 1985, and you go, I have reached the pinnacle, I'm an MD, I have nothing left to learn. And then you practice medicine for the next 40 years, and you ignore all the new science that comes out, and you teach what you learned in 1985, and you're hurting people, right? These guys learn, they never unlearn and relearn. They skip those last 2 steps. That's huge, all right? And the other thing is, why did some of you fall in love with Clovis so quickly? You found Clovis, you found the academy, you loved it, you became fans of us, right? That's because, is it results? Yeah, results are definitely part of it. But the thing is, we like learning new things. Learning new things is exciting, it's fun, it gives you purpose, it gives you fulfillment, right? You learned new things and it made you feel good. And then you become evangelical, you want to tell everybody about it. So parents, this is the last thing I want to touch on for this section. Food for thought, screen time. Everyone's flipping out about screen time all the time. Let me just give you a different point of view about screen time. Look at what you're watching me on. Look at your Apple Watch. Look at your iPad, your iPhone. Look at billboards that are LED lit, right? Do you think that screens are going anywhere? I don't. Self-driving cars, a Tesla, their freaking screen in that thing is gigantic. It lights up the night sky, right? The screens aren't going anywhere. So don't get so crazy upset. Now, make sure your kids are doing productive things with their screen time, but we laughed about how a 4-year-old can swipe open an iPhone and get to their favorite YouTube video faster than grandma can make a call or figure out how to unlock the stupid screen. We laugh about that, but it's awesome. If you want your kids to stand any chance in this world, they need to understand tech, they need to understand screens. Get them a healthy balance, make sure they're outside playing and doing all these things for sure. But just don't freak out so much. I mean, don't let them watch brain rotting stuff. Make sure they're doing, serious things. Make the screen a place of learning, okay? Make the screen a place of learning, not mindlessness. That's what you should do. So, actionable items, okay? I debated this. I just had a moment of doubt and said maybe I should skip this, but I'm not going to skip this. So, if you are in a job that you hate, that you are miserable, Monday is your least favorite day of the week, Friday is your favorite day of the week, you try to get out of there, you're literally sprinting out the door, and you have hated the last 40 hours of your life, actionable tip, just one tip, right, if you hate your job. No joke. If you hate your job, quit. Now. I don't care about 2 weeks notice. I don't care about any of that stuff. Everybody thinks if I lose my job, I'm going to starve. I'm going to starve to death in the streets. It's not going to happen. In America in 2018, you're not going to starve in the streets when you quit your job. It's not going to happen. You'd have to try pretty hard to go from job to that, right? Understand that. So, or at least start making moves to get out. If you're that miserable, start moving the chess pieces, start planning for your future, right? I say the same thing about significant others. If you're in a toxic relationship, the other person's just a scumbag and they treat you like crap, just leave, right? That's it. So, yeah, it's this whole idea of consequences, right? So, yeah, we'll talk about consequences when we get into the personal section of this. Let's stop, we'll take a little break, and let's talk about this. Carla, you got an interview tomorrow. Awesome. That's great. Yeah, Nikki, there are many ways to make a living, right? If you quit your job, go drive Uber. If you still have your car, cool. Use Uber to make your car payment. It's no big deal. It's really not a big deal. Like, it's not a big deal, right? Really relate to the hamster on the wheel. Every day is repeat. Yeah, Clovis is your first step of the wheel. Yes. I don't know if I'm talking to Tim or Joanna, because I think you guys share Facebook. But yeah, that's awesome. I hope that we can really shift your mindset. The hamster wheel, that's no way to live, man. It's just no way to live, right? Yes, Sean, Tabitha, hands up. This is awesome. Sold our house and quit my police job because I want to be Crystal. You are one of my favorite people in the world. Hands down. Literally. You blow my freaking mind. Like every time you comment or post about your kids, I'm just like, what? You are incredible. That is one of the greatest comments I've ever seen in my life. Thank you. You are awesome, right? Teach middle school and never have a boring day at work. Yeah, that's true. All right, so I already went, man, time flew by. So I'm gonna hit this last section, guys. I need to. We're gonna go over an hour again. I know we keep doing that, but we're getting in this last section. So this is personal. Let's take this out of school and work and put it into personal. Now this goes for significant others. If you don't like something, quit, get out, right? Toxic relationship, if he's a scumbag, if she sucks and cheats on you all the time, leave, right? So we're gonna talk about personal. I'm just gonna jump into some tactical stuff here because we flew way over time. So another must-read book is The 4 Agreements. Look up The 4 Agreements. It will change your life. How do you spell agreements? I forget. It will change your life. It was a game changer for me. So I'm just going to run you through them real quick. Number 1, be impeccable with your word. Do not lie. And this one kind of makes me laugh because I get lied to all the time. By new people that come into Clovis or people who have been in Clovis. I'm not getting results. I'm doing everything perfect. Everything you say is wrong. No, not true. Because then I know how to ask the questions and push the buttons and then the truth comes out. They're not doing anything I told them to do, right? They say, well, I decided to do it my way. Which is weird because that's the thing. When you lie, you're only hurting yourself. You're not hurting anybody except yourself, right? Number 2, don't take anything personally. I'm going to jump into this in a second. Don't take anything personally. 3, don't make assumptions. 4, always do your best. Goes back to growth mindset, right? Always do your best, okay? There are no failures. There are just learning experiences. Always do your best. So the most powerful, in my opinion, is do not take things personally. Now, I want to jump into this because it's very important for Clovis. Shitting in the punch bowl, okay? Now, a lot of you that have never seen me before go, what is this guy talking about? There's an AMA where I use the term, when you're at a family dinner, don't shit in the punch bowl, right? Don't be the one who talks about nutrition now. Everything that everyone is eating is poison. Don't do that. So I want to explain to you, when you're shitting in the punch bowl, it's because you are taking things very, very personally. You're taking things personally without even realizing it. So I want you to understand that where I am with the level of nutrition knowledge that I have, I feel zero need to shit in any punch bowls ever. I never feel the need to do that. I simply don't. So when someone gives you advice that's contrary to mine or contrary to Clovis principles, you're taking it personally. Now, I'm gonna let you know, I appreciate that. I see what you have my back, I have yours, right? But you're taking this personally, you're taking it as an attack. And that's not going to serve you. You can't take things personally. So I'm gonna give you a great example. This is one of my favorite stories, and I'm so pumped that I finally figured out a way to get this into an AMA. This is in the 4 Agreements, right? So children do everything from a place of love. Love and a need for acceptance and a need for love back, right? So here's a story. You have a guy who has a $10,000 guitar. It's his prized possession. He plays it every single night, and he works out of a home office. Always playing guitar, singing, loves it. It's a $10,000 guitar that's signed by Paul McCartney, let's say, right? And he's got it just hanging up on this guitar stand, right, in the corner of the room. So one day he's in his home office, and he just hears this crazy noise. So he comes out, there he finds his 3-year-old banging away on his prized possession guitar. Daddy, look! And the kid's all happy. He's operating out of a place of love. What happens, Daddy picks up baby, spanks the crap out of him, sends him to his room. You don't touch Daddy's guitar, blah, 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 blah. What happened? He took something personally. This little baby, I call all little kids babies, by the way, but this little 3-year-old baby can't even wrap his head around what a guitar is or the fact that he doesn't know what $10,000 means. He doesn't understand the value of $1. He doesn't know where Dad got this in a surprise position. He sees his dad sing and play guitar every single night, and he wants to be like Daddy, and he wants Daddy's acceptance and love. So he picks up that guitar and starts playing as a surprise for his dad out of a place of love, and he gets picked up and spanked for it. You know what just happened? That kid's screwed for life. One incident, that kid's screwed for life. Because Daddy took it personally, and he got punished for expressing love. How powerful is that story? We do this every day. We take things personally. I'm going to tell you another quick story. I reposted a Clovis post on my personal page, and somebody from the academy came and asked a question about kids and nutrition on the page. And I actually put a comment and said, hey, just so you know, this is my personal page. Chaos ensued, right? I have a back and forth with this woman who says this thing about kids' nutrition, and I say, oh yeah, cool. Blah, blah. I'm trying to encourage that woman as well, but that woman takes a direct shot at the person from the Clovis Academy. Now she takes that crazy personally. This fight breaks out, blah, 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 blah. I have to get on the phone with the person from the Clovis Academy and be like, whoa, 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 get back in the academy. Get back in the academy and let's talk about nutrition in a safe space. That's why the Clovis Academy is so important, that private Facebook group. That Facebook is a cesspool for personal attacks and taking things personally, right? Don't spend your time on that. You're not changing anyone's mind in a Facebook debate. It's not going to happen. Don't take it personally. They have their minds made up. They're spewing hate at you to make themselves feel better about their shitty lives. Don't feed into it. We call them trolls for a reason. Don't pay attention to people who argue with you on social media. Your life is more important than that. They're sitting in their mom's basement with Cheeto fingers telling you how to run your life. Don't listen, okay? I'm telling you. Because nobody knows more about internet hate than a former musician and reality TV contestant and now nutrition guy with Clovis. I'm telling you, people start shit for no reason, right? So that's the thing. And this is the other thing is societal hierarchies are complete and utter bullshit, right? So you get into the Clovis Academy, the first time you communicate with me, you see me at an AMA, you're like, oh, that guy's kind of in decent shape and he seems to know what he's talking about and he's super aggressive and super passionate. That becomes a little bit intimidating. At first, I might be intimidating to you, or you might say, I don't know about this guy, he's like in my face, blah, 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 blah. All that's happening is you're saying, he knows some stuff that I don't know, and instantly you're categorizing me as above. You're going, oh, he knows about nutrition, oh boy. Hierarchy, right? I used to do this all the time. We just got back from Paleo FX, right? I've been going to Paleo FX for years now, and when I first met like my nutrition heroes, like in the space, like the first time I met Rob Wolf, it looked like I was like meeting Paul McCartney or something. I was just like, oh my God, it's Rob Wolf. Hi Rob, nice to meet you. Now, like it's years later, I text Rob and he's like, oh, what's up, dude? He's a normal person, right? So remove the societal hierarchies. It's ridiculous. We're all just human beings. So why I do that is because I'm comparing my success to his success. I'm looking at my current level of knowledge and success, and I'm looking at his level, my level, his level, and I'm looking up and I'm comparing myself. And I'm not living up to this right here, right? It's ridiculous. It's a terrible drawing. But I'm not living up to that in my head. I'm putting myself as lower. I'm comparing. So that's what I see in the Clovis Academy happening all the time. I get emails from people who are 115 pounds, and they're like, person X lost 30 pounds in the first 30 days, and I'm still trying to lose this last stubborn 5 pounds. I can see their abs. You can see all their abs, and they're like, I just want to lose this last 5 pounds, right? And what's happening is they want the same results as the other person. So I'm like, okay, well, how about you gain 285 pounds, or 185 pounds, whatever it might be, and then we'll start over, and I can pretty much guarantee you that I can help you lose 30 pounds in 30 days, but you need to get to that starting point, right? You stop comparing yourselves to other people. Comparing yourselves to other people is completely setting yourselves up for failure. Understand that. So, let's stop the comparing. Points from the Clovis Manifesto, my self-worth comes from within, right? The other thing I hear is like, my friend tells me that I'm crazy for listening to you, and she got all these crazy results on program X, and they eat fruit, and they say fruit is a health food. Why are you emailing me this? I don't care. I couldn't care less about your friend and her results. Don't care at all. Don't care about our program. Don't want to hear about it. Don't want another debate about fruit. You're not changing my mind. My mind's made up. If you don't like it, go away. Right? So who are you trying to convince? You trying to convince me with that email? Or are you trying to convince yourself? I know that some of you are laughing at the screen right now going, I have sent him an email like that. My friend said to do this. Or I tried this diet. Or I ate 500 calories. Right? I don't care. Why are you telling me about this stuff? I already know what works. I know the science. I studied it. So when you're trying to tell me, you're trying to convince yourself. This is all a mindset thing. Don't let people play tricks on you, right? I no longer have anything to prove to the people whose opinions I never asked for in the first place. I don't care if your friend likes the fact that I don't let you eat fruit. Couldn't care less, right? Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? Hey, Kathy. I'm so happy. I'm happy your daughter told me about me too. Good stuff indeed. Awesome. Thank you, Kathy. I'm taking that as a compliment. I love our safe space too, right? Our safe space too, right? Clovis Kids and Clovis Academy, it's so important. It's seriously so important that we have a place where we can discuss these things and feel safe. Be careful when I share stuff on my personal page. Now, I'll have your back, don't worry. I'll go to bat for you. I'll shut people down if they start some shit with you. But just understand, it gets dangerous out there in social media land, right? What else we got? Clovis Academy is my happy place. You guys are awesome. Yes, Crystal, exactly, right? That's the thing. You're trying to hold on to things. People trying to hold on to things that don't matter. What if I lose my house? What if I lose my car? What if I lose my wife, right? What some people see as consequences of life are not actually consequences at all. They're freedom to other people. So some people are viewed as a loss, some people are viewed as freedom, right? Your budget may seem restrictive to some people, and to you it may be freedom. The same way that the approved foods list is freedom to me, and some people see it as restrictive, right? It's all a matter of that. So, all right, let's talk about some action items. And then we're gonna get into Q&A. Yeah, Brett, I love that comment. I love how everyone becomes a nutritionist. Yeah, ask them when you eat gluten one time, ask them how long it takes to repair the cells in your gut. So eating gluten once causes leaky gut. Ask them how many hours it takes to repair it when they talk about cheat days. They won't know. They won't even know what the gut lining is made out of, but that is one cell thick. They'll have no idea, right? So, action items. Wake yourself up. Wake yourself up. Start your day with something extremely difficult, okay? Did somebody say cold showers? Make the most difficult part of your day in the very beginning. So nobody cared about cold showers till I mentioned fat burning. Oh, I can burn fat, now I'm gonna do it. I don't care about the fat burning benefits. Not really interested, right? Okay, but what I am interested in is the fact that I challenge myself every single morning. So actually, I talked to Jackie about this today and decided to put it in here. Try this for one morning. Tell me how you feel. Wake up, in this order. Wake up, make your bed. Drink 16 ounces of water with 2 to 3 grams of sodium. Yes, that's 4 to 6 times more than the salt shot trick that we showed you, right? 2 to 3 grams of sodium. Drink that entire 16 ounces while you're outside in direct sunlight. Getting direct sunlight. Then, go in the house and take a freaking ice cold shower. No warm water, none of that nonsense. Take an ice cold shower for 3 to 5 minutes. Then and only then do you get to enjoy your reward of a nice cup of coffee with paleo powder in it, right? Try that. Just go through that, try that, and see how you feel. You will literally feel invincible. It's insane how these tiny little things add up. You're shifting your mindset. You feel like a superhuman. It changes everything, right? Winning that first battle, suffering through that cold shower, you're winning a battle, right? Sets you up for the rest of the day. Now remember, like I said, if you're miserable, change the rules completely. If you hate the game you're playing, flip the game board over. Send all the pieces flying. Quit your job. Leave the toxic relationship. Move to a new city. Start your own business. Understand that life is basically a video game. Go see the movie Ready Player One, right? All takes place in the VR virtual reality. That's literally what we're in right now. You can do whatever you want. Yes, there are consequences. You can't go kill somebody. You're going to go to jail for that. I mean, you can do it if you want to. I don't recommend it. Don't do that. You're going to get in trouble, right? But you can literally do whatever you want to do. Get rid of your house, get rid of your car, whatever. And don't say that you can't do it. Because people tell me that they can't do it. There are literally families who travel the entire world back and forth, globetrot with their kids. They homeschool them while they're traveling. They are nomads. The rest of the world calls them crazy and they don't care because they're happy and they're living with purpose. Don't tell me, yeah, but it's different for me. It's not different for you. Whatever you want to do, go do it. Whatever you want to do, go do it. Whatever you want to do, go do it. Okay? Reading list. Let's hammer a reading list real quick. Number 1, this is my favorite book of all time. I recommend you read it, and I recommend you read it with your kids, or if your kids are old enough, have them read it by themselves, and treat it like a family book club. Read The Alchemist. It is my favorite book of all time, period. It is a fiction book, not a self-help book. It is a fiction book. Read it, have your kids read it, and then go back to living your life, but start reading and listening to the omens. Okay? Fantastic. So I think what I'm going to do is share a reading list with you guys in the comments or something, or put it on the show notes after the fact. I'm just going to bang through them real quick, because I don't want to take up too much time here. I want to get into Q&A. But that's my favorite book of all time. Then read Disrupt You to learn how your job is probably going to go away if you have a basic normal job, right? Mindset by Carol Dweck. That is all about fixed versus growth mindset. So The Alchemist, Disrupt You, read Mindset, read The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. He also has The Mastery of Love. If you like that story about the little kid and the guitar, there's a lot more of that in The Mastery of Love. I can give you more, but I want to keep this list manageable. For kids, The Way of the Warrior Kid by Jocko Willink. Great, great, great book, okay? So, I just wanted to walk you through those. I will give you a list of these. I know that I'm banging through this real quick, but we've already gone over an hour. We're about an hour and 6 minutes into this thing. Yeah, so I'll give you links to all those books where you can just one-click purchase all of them. I'll give you a whole list of books in the show notes, which we always do at clovis.store/AMA. So, Let's check some comments. What you guys talking about over here? Oh, The Alchemist, is that your favorite book? It's fantastic. The Audible book's actually awesome too. I love the book itself is great. Like the pages just feel better than like any other book ever. And the Audible version is also great. The guy that reads it does a fantastic job. Sun doesn't always shine here. Okay, trying to get tricky on me? I literally have a light in my house that's a human charger for wintertime when it's not sunny. And I wake up in the morning and I shine this light on myself and it mimics the sun. So I will give you a link to that as well. This is what people in like Alaska do, or in places where it's dark for months at a time, to reset your circadian rhythm. These lights are literally designed to emulate the sun. So not an excuse. Can you re-say the 4 agreements? You just go back and watch it once we're done here. This video goes up and lives there forever, right? And go get the book. Go buy the 4 agreements and read it for yourself. All right. Way of the Warrior Kid in your class? Are you kidding me? You just made me so happy. I'm going to try to get in touch with Jocko Willink and get you in touch with him. That's incredible. You just made me so happy. Yes, Jenny, there is also a link. Actually, this all exists within Clovis Kids. This reading list is within Clovis Kids, by the way. And I have a link for The Alchemist. So if you're in Clovis Kids, you can get a link there. And there's also a link to a graphic novel version of The Alchemist, which is incredible. All right, so Josh, what do we do first? Let's jump into tonight's offer. Let's do the offer, okay? So, I'm going to have Josh assist me here, but I'm going to walk you through this first. So, tonight's offer is super simple. And all you people from the Academy who have seen these offers and are telling me that you got 5 bags of paleo powder surplus in your house and you don't need another one, we have listened and we've made a special offer just for you. Tonight's offer is super simple, nice and easy. And now that you have the tools you need for mindset, you can go out and practice mindset because you know better. You may not have known better. Some of you have. It seems like some of you have worked on mindset in the past, which is fantastic. So you guys asked, we listened. I am here to introduce to you the first ever Clovis shirt. So we talked back and forth about this. We decided what we wanted to do, what was the best one to put out first, and we have gone with Because I Know Better. Shannon, real quick, I just want to touch on Shannon. A reading list for kids would be good too. It already exists within Clovis Kids. Get into Clovis Kids. So, Because I Know Better. That is the first t-shirt that we've decided to release. So, that is the offer for tonight. And I'm going to leave that up on the screen. You guys can take a look at that while I draw out some things for you here. But it's nice and easy. You guys know this hashtag deal that we do for purchases. So you can get your very own Because I Know Better shirt. And all you have to do, we have a deal for you. You can get 1 shirt, you can get 2 shirts. Now all you have to do is hashtag buy 1. Keep listening. Buy 1 space and just tell us your size. Okay? Like that, small, large, extra large, whatever it may be. Hashtag buy 1. Get yourself the first ever Clovis t-shirt Because I Know Better. Now, move on to this. Hashtag buy 2. And then you just write, small, large. There you go. That's how you do it. Hashtag buy 1, hashtag buy 2. That simple. Get your very own Because I Know Better Clovis shirt. That's all you gotta do. So, normally, we're going to put these out in the store. We're going to have a whole merch section, and we're going to put them in the store. These t-shirts are going to be $27 each. But not tonight, because tonight is offer night. Ask me anything, number 17, special offer. So again, all you have to do is hashtag buy 1, list your size, hashtag buy 2, list your sizes, and put spaces between these words, and you're good to go. But the hashtags have to be all one word. So hashtag buy 1, hashtag buy 2. These are $27 each. And tonight only, we're doing a very special deal. So if you buy 1, we're giving it to you for $20. And if you buy 2, we're giving them to you for $36.
To clarify, just haven't put men's small or female, large. Like, just tell them to just write it out.
Oh, put gender too?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool. Yeah, so
kids,
put your
small,
size and
kids.
put, yes, that's a question that we wanted to touch on. We do have kid sizes. So if you're in Clovis Kids and you got a little one and you think they'd look cute walking around a little Because I Know Better shirt, which I think they'd be adorable, I'm gonna put them on my nieces and nephews. I'm super pumped about these. So let's say you just write, let's put another example. Okay, so like hashtag by 2. You can do, kids, small,
Common, and then kids.
and then write what, like,
Male, large. Whatever.
okay, like men, large. So basically, just give us a description of what you want. If you want a women's small, kids small, and men's large, whatever. But all you have to do is concentrate on these hashtags, right? Buy 1, buy 2. We'll sort this out in the back end too. If we have trouble with what you've told us or whatever, we can figure it all out.
Unisex.
You what?
Krista's asking if it's unisex. It's definitely unisex.
It's definitely unisex. Yes. So the female's not a different cut?
Nope.
All right, look at those pictures again. You have a female in there? It's lagging, I can't see. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we're dealing with unisex shirts. Buy 1, medium, buy 2, kids small, large, just like that. Just list what you want. There we go, just like Brett. Brett, you nailed it. That's a perfect example, right? Buy 2, men XXL, women XXL. Perfect. Buy 1, large, female. Donna, nailed it. That's awesome. All right. So that is tonight's offer. All you have to do is hashtag. Buy 1, buy 2, leave your descriptions. Yeah, Jackie. That's awesome. Great. All right, cool. So that's the offer for tonight. 1 for $20, 2 for $36. These are going to end up in the store eventually. They're going to be $27 a piece with probably no deal on bundling. They'll just be $27 a piece. Also, let us know what you think of the design, all these things. Let us know what you want to see in the store, and we can talk further about different things that we're going to do in the future and set up a merch section. Right? So leave us the hashtags. Oh, Dad, adult, kids, yeah. Are all the shirts the same price? Yes, they are. Yeah, how do I know if it's kids, male or female? Just write it in there. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Renee, nailed it. Female, medium, kids, medium. Perfect. That's awesome. Nice and easy. So Renee, as you haven't bought into this system before, so you're getting a thank you there, and we'll walk you through how to finish this.
And a link.
You're gonna get a link in your messenger, and you just have to fill out that link, and you'll get your stuff. Anyone who's already purchased through this hashtag system in our Facebook Live videos before, once you type in that hashtag, it's just gonna charge you immediately, and you're gonna get your stuff nice and easy. Nikki, awesome. Lori, awesome. Thank you guys so much. This is incredible. I love this shirt. I need to rock it because I know better shirt. I'll do it in a Facebook Live when we do the morning manifesto. So let me touch on that question again. The reading list for kids is inside of Clovis Kids. Clovis Kids, we thought of everything. I have articles, websites, FAQs. I have all my favorite books for kids, all my favorite books that parents need to read so they can learn how to teach things to the kids for mindset. We have exclusive video content within Clovis Kids. It's crazy in there, right? It's a members-only platform. It's a whole different website you have to log into to get all those things. So, now that we have the offer there, if you have any questions about the offer, let me know. If you have questions about this Mindset AMA, let's jump into live Q&A. Keep placing your orders. That's amazing. Colleen, thank you. Gail, thank you so much. You can rock that when I come to Rhode Island at the end of the month. It's going to be awesome. All right. Do we have any questions about the AMA? Any things you want to talk about? Kids, mindset, the offer. If you have any questions about the offer, just let me know and we'll walk you through it. Sam, thank you so much. Awesome. Shannon Jordan, I need to investigate further. Okay. Kathy, you need to put hashtag buy 1 or hashtag buy 2. You can't put hashtag female. We're not going to get that. This has to start with one of these. So for what you just did, you'd have to do hashtag buy 2 and then do extra large and small. Hashtag buy 2, extra large, small. Kathy Allman, that's what you need to comment right now if you want to buy through the comment section and get this deal. So hashtag buy 2, female extra large, and female small. That's all you need to do. So try that comment again, and you'll get what you need. Yeah, stickers are a great idea. I love stickers. I like stickers. This is my laptop, because I'm ridiculous. Yeah. and tanks. Yeah, I want tanks too, especially since it's getting super hot here in Nashville. I'm super hot right now with these lights. We will make tanks. We will make stickers. We'll do all the things. Keep telling us the products that you want, the products that you like, the things you want to see, the phrases that you want to see, what you want to see on a t-shirt. Justin-isms, as you guys call them. If you want some Justin-isms on a t-shirt, let me know about it. Love stickers. Bumper stickers, okay? We can talk about bumper stickers. What else you guys want? This is cool. We don't have to do Q&A. You just tell me all the products you want. Keep listing products and keep buying t-shirts. I'm happy. The more t-shirts, the better. Best book for self-sabotage. Okay. Discipline Equals Freedom by Jocko Willink. So Jocko Willink also wrote The Way of the Warrior Kid, which is fantastic. Discipline Equals Freedom. I don't know if Christy Johnson's watching, but Christy was just telling me how great that book is. She's sending me screenshots of the pictures. You'll understand discipline is freedom. Do not ever rely on willpower or motivation. Discipline Equals Freedom is called a field manual. It's written by a Navy SEAL. Discipline Equals Freedom. Discipline Equals Freedom. Jocko Willink. Okay, here, I'll put a comment for you. Car magnets. Blender bottles for PPP. Yeah, we gotta jump on blender bottles. Don't shit in the punch bowl. Correct, Sean. I'm sorry if you got your kids around. I'm not that sorry. Blender bottles. I still need don't effing eat that stickers. That's true. That's a good one. Oh, that's another great book. If you want another book, it's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up. And it's a great book. The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F, but it's spelled out F***CK, I think is the way they spell it. But The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. Fantastic book. Great. It's kind of gives you a real world example of like a Buddhist mindset, but without the religion or spirituality. It's just like not caring about shit that doesn't matter, right? Blender bottles, okay? Yeah, Sean, I'm sure they have. You kids go to school and hear stuff, crazy, right? Got that in my Amazon cart. Awesome. That's a great book. Don't know if that's the best for self-sabotage. I would check out Discipline Equals Freedom. Prior to that, if self-sabotage is your biggest struggle, because The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F is almost gonna, it can almost be tough for some people because they realize how much they care about stuff that doesn't matter, but it's not really like a tactical guide to not caring about those things. I don't know. It's a great book. I really liked it. Or Their Mom's Kind of Colorful. That's how I grew up. I grew up in Rhode Island, and my mom grew up in Massachusetts. She's hilarious. She never pronounces an R unless it's on the end of the word yogurt. She does yogurt. You're a Badass by Jen Sincero. Cool, that's awesome. Yeah, you guys throw book recommendations at me too. I like learning new stuff. The Code of the Extraordinary Mind, I've heard great things about that book. Haven't read it yet. I'm gonna check it out. All right, do you guys have any questions? Questions. I love all the comments. Click the smiley faces, click the hearts, click the lights. Any questions about the AMA? Any questions about this? Anything? Late to the party? Can I rewind it? Lauren C. All you need to know right now is this. Buy one, hashtag buy one, and then your size. Female, male, large, hashtag buy two, get you two. These are $27 each. These are the first ever Clovis t-shirts because I know better. Yes, Donna, that's how you pay me. Literally, with the hashtag, that's how you pay. That's the payment system. So all you have to do is hashtag buy one, hashtag buy two, and list your size. That you'll get a link to complete your payment. If you've never done the system before, you'll get a link to complete your payment. That's all you have to do. The deal tonight is 1 for $20, 2 for $36. These are normally $27 each. So yeah, Krista, I'm super excited for the Clovis line too, and we're gonna get better and better, more and more things. It's gonna be fantastic. So that's all you have to do, exactly as it's written there on the screen. Hashtag buy one with your size, hashtag buy two with your size. That's how you do it. So Lauren, you just jumped in late to the party. Just go ahead and purchase. Trust me, you're gonna love this thing. These t-shirts are gonna be awesome. I can't wait to get them. All right, let's hit a couple of these questions. What do you think about naked popcorn for kids? No, it's a grain. Don't eat it. Stephen Corrier, did you read The Bulletproof Diet? Yes, I did. Fantastic. It's a great nutrition book, start to finish. It's awesome. It was written before Dave Asprey went crazy mainstream and took on $19 million in venture capital money and started putting erythritol and xylitol on all of his products and screwed everything up. I was a giant Bulletproof fan. Bulletproof was awesome, right? And then he took on a bunch of millions of dollars from venture capitalists, and everything got crazy. But the Bulletproof book, the Bulletproof Diet, was fantastic. Great book. Highly recommend it. Yeah, Bulletproof's great. Set up the Clovis line. Gotcha. Donna. Yep, that's it. Nice and easy. Just hashtags. We make it as simple as you can. And the other thing is, for those of you that have done these AMAs before, is once you do this hashtag system, like Renee, for instance, purchased the first time today, she's going to get a link to link her payment information. And then from then on, you can go on all these Facebook Lives when we have these deals and just use the hashtag that we give you. It'll be a specific hashtag. And then you can buy whatever you want. Whatever we tell you, whatever the offer is, you get to buy it. It's great. And we usually do an offer every week, so.
Cabby almost said buy two with TWO. It's like, tell her we'll message her and we'll get it.
Okay, was that down there? I can't see. So Kathy did it again?
Yeah, BYTWO.
All right, Kathy, you gotta hashtag buy two like this. Just hashtag it, just like we got it written here. So TWO isn't gonna work. Remember, our system has to scan these comments. It's tech that we use. So, we need the comments to be correct. The hashtags have to be correct to get it into our system. So if you want to purchase hashtag buy two, number 2, or hashtag buy one, number 1. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Crystal, it's lectins, right? We talk about lectins, right? The tight junctures in your belly. You don't want me to see through the lining of your kid's belly, okay? Especially when we know that your little dude needs his gut microbiome to be very, very strong. No. Just don't do it. Don't do it. And not to mention, almost all corn on planet Earth is GMO, whether they say it is or not. So be very careful. When is the Nashville get-together? Actually, I've been thinking about this. My wheels have been spinning about a Nashville retreat. But a Nashville retreat wouldn't be, a Clovis retreat, but it wouldn't be Nashville. I'm thinking. We're going to think about a retreat, okay? So I'm going to poke around, see what kind of interest we have for actually spending a extended amount of time with me and the wizard and Anna and doing crazy shit. Sounds good, right? We'll talk about it. Yeah, Kathy, oops, no problem. Just try again. All you have to do is just that, hashtag buy, number 2. No worries, we got all the time in the world. When do we get a retreat? Let me think about it. Hide Lennox. Lennox loves everyone. He's the best dog ever. Make it to California. I have some PTO time to use. Yeah. Americans only use an average of 57% of their vacation time. So jump on all your vacation time. East Coast, we'll see. I'm thinking somewhere way more exotic than you guys are thinking. So remember, I'm a guy who likes to spend time in the jungle. All right, what else we got? You guys still buying? Still getting t-shirts? Remember, this is the only time that you're going to get this deal, 1 for 20, 2 for 36. Or you're going to have to pay $27 each when they get into the Clovis store or whatever. So it's a deal. It's an awesome t-shirt. I would jump on it right now. If I were you, then you have one of the first ever Because I Know Better Clovis t-shirts ever in the world. Wisconsin is totally exotic. I've been there. Nah. I've been just about everywhere you can imagine. Remember, Josh and I have played music all over the entire world. Right? So we've been a lot of places. All right, what else we got? Questions about AMA, questions about the deal. We'll keep running this for a while. There we go. Oh, Kathy, put us. You gotta put a.
Hold on, I think we still got it.
Did we get it? Did it go through?
We still got it to work.
It still worked. Okay, I was gonna say we gotta put a space.
No, we tricked her. We got it.
We tricked her. Okay, it worked. It worked. Yes, amazing, Kathy. We got it. This is great.
So she has a commented link that she'll click on.
That was so close. I was nervous. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired too. I'm tired. These lights are hot as shit. It's crazy hot in here. All right, what else we got? Hey, I think there's dudes over there doing a podcast. That's cool. All right, what else we got, guys? You got any questions? Questions about the deal? Questions about The Alchemist, greatest book of all time? Questions about mindset? Questions about free your mind and the rest will follow? See that? That's why I get paid the big bucks. Because I can sing like a lady whenever I need to. It's no big deal. Whatever. Jackie's impressed, I know. This is fun, right? Donna, I love this. This is crazy. Hashtags are, this is my favorite part of every AMA. Like, this is awesome. And you guys can ask me questions too. The Alchemist is the best book of all time. Yes, 100%. Sean, I'll sing unless I'm getting paid for it. Oh, see what I did there? I want that heat lamp. It's called. Oh, you don't want these. These ones are hot and they're expensive. I'm on day 3. Trisha, welcome. That's awesome. Day 3 is great. Day 3. I don't know if you've had any detox symptoms or anything yet. I don't know if you were like eating a lot of carbohydrates beforehand. Let me know how you're feeling. If you're feeling a little weird or anything, let me know. Ask me questions. Ask me questions you got right now. It'd be awesome. We will all buy shirts if you sing. Is that so? I think a lot of you are buying shirts right now without me singing. Plus, you can see me sing anywhere. Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Pandora, YouTube, literally anywhere. Google Play. Just, you can hear me sing whenever you want. Or you can come to Nashville. I'm avoiding singing right now. That'd be weird. We'd just break out into song. Day 3 is not great. For you, it wasn't great, Krista, you little sugar burner. For some people, it's not that bad. Any safe gum we can chew? Yeah, oh man. I just had an email about this. Hold on, I can find this. I can find gum for you right now. I'm going to find you gum. He's so stingy with his vocals. Yep. There are some safe gums you can chew, yeah. Now, they have xylitol in them, usually xylitol or erythritol, so they have a sweetener, but it's not the end of the world. It's much better than most of the other stuff you're going to be doing. Mints, I'm not sure about. I remember what it's called. Be Fresh. I think it's called Be Fresh. I just put Be Fresh. Look up Amazon, Be Fresh. Musical AMA. Buy all the t-shirts, sell us out of all the t-shirts, and I'll do a Facebook Live where I play piano and guitar and sing for you guys. That's no joke. I'll do a Facebook Live, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I do all requests, dueling pianos, so I know somewhere between 600 and 700 songs off the top of my head. Anyone who's seen me can vouch for that, so we can literally just do an AMA, and you can request any song ever, and I'll probably know it, and I'll sing it for you. So buy all the shirts. Be Fresh is his rapper name. That's awesome. Actually has some xylitol mints. Yeah, I mean, I don't consider xylitol like an approved food on the approved foods list, but it's like, how often are you eating a breath mint? If you eat 300 breath mints a day to equal 30 grams of xylitol or something, then you have a problem. You should see a therapist about your addiction to breath mints. That's more of a problem than the xylitol or erythritol, right? Where do we put the hashtag to order? Right there, like you just commented, just type it in. All you have to do is hashtag buy one, all one word with a number, or hashtag buy two, all one word with the number, space, then put your size. So just hashtag buy one or hashtag buy two, and then your size. That's it. Yeah, but like you gotta have fresh breath, right? Yeah, so do it. I'll send you guys a mouthwash. There's a mouthwash I use all the time because I play at Big Bang, and I'll be there, singing on stage for an hour, then I'm in the back eating cans of sardines, literally, because that's what I do. I eat sardines. You can't go back out in the crowd talking to people who want to take pictures and all that and have sardine breath. So I have this amazing tea tree oil mouthwash. It's like one of my favorite products I've ever found. So I'll show you that. Tea tree oil mouthwash is fantastic. So Lauren, yeah, just put the hashtag right here in the comments. That's it. Hashtag buy one, hashtag buy two, and then your size. That's it. See, like Shannon Jordan just did. Hashtag buy one, large, nailed it. Crystal, hashtag buy two, smalls, just like that. That's all you gotta do. Just like they did. So Lauren, there's your instruction. Carla, I've gone down 2 sizes already. I don't know what size to order. I know, right? When will the loss stop? When will the fat loss stop? Never. It's awesome. What else we got? Sam, I can tell you exactly what's happening. So, Sam, you are in fat burning mode. Congratulations. That's where terrible breath is coming from. It happens when your body first enters ketosis, and then it literally changes your breath. So they call it like dragon breath or like keto flu breath or whatever. So you've probably now shifted into fat burning mode, and that breath thing that you're dealing with will actually go away. It's pretty great. And also in Clovis Kids, I list all the toothpastes that I use. Fluoride toothpaste is terrible for you. Why would you do that? Like, don't put that in your body. Like, most toothpaste is awful for you. So I have specific toothpaste brands that are on the approved foods list in Clovis Kids. So that's awesome. Lauren, thank you. Hey, got any more here? Come. That's none of your damn business, and I'll thank you to stay out of my personal affairs. Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura, nailed it. What else we got? Sometimes coffee in between brushing is rough, so I had a mint. Okay, that's great. Sam must be eating 300 a day. Hashtag, thank you. What else we got? B-Rush is my new rapper name. Yeah, Sean, take requests. That's literally what I do for a living. I take requests. That's it. Everything from Macklemore to Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry and everything in between. All of the things. Yeah, if you go to my Instagram page, that's true. If you go to Instagram, at Justin Nault, all one word, JustinNault, you'll see a little clip of me singing Africa by Toto at Duke University last week. So that's pretty cool. Anna's singing now, guys. Anna's here. All right. What else we got here? Hashtag rest breath. Looking at, man, there's so many comments. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lauren. Carla, yay. Sean, yes, you did it. I'm proud of you. Kathy, you gotta go to work tomorrow. Go get some sleep. Sleep is very, very important. Also, don't forget to watch my sleep hacking AMA. Sleep hacking and personal freedom. Clovis.store/AMA. You'll find it. It's awesome. That's amazing news. Yes. Awesome. Carla, buy 2, 2X. That's awesome. Oh, buy 1, 2X. Got you. Sean, should they be coming to something different? I don't know. What do you order under? That's your name. That's your Facebook name. Anna, Jackie says hi.
Hey, Jackie.
And Crystal says, yay, Anna.
Awesome.
They love you. She's always snacking.
I'm eating chocolate.
She's snacking all the time.
Hey, everybody.
Dark chocolate and bacon. That's what Anna does now.
Pretty
We fixed her.
much.
Hey, Anna. Can we tell the people how long you've been doing this? How long since I gave you macros?
Like 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
Ish, yeah.
And Anna is itty bitty, right? How much weight did you lose?
I lost 6 pounds.
6 pounds! Anna lost 6 pounds, switching to super dark chocolate and bacon. Nailed it. What?
Just a little bit. You keep standing in front of the...
Sorry.
You can't see it.
Guys, Anna lost 6 pounds by eating bacon and dark chocolate in bed at night. Seriously. Join the Clovis group, the Clovis Academy, and you can see her in bed eating bacon and dark chocolate. Dudes, don't be creepy. She's just laying in bed. It's not a big deal. But yeah, seriously. Switched from cold cereal every morning to bacon and dark chocolate and lost 6 pounds. Awesome. Says, we love you, Anna. Always eating chocolate. Had a girl. Yay. Love her. Guys, you're making me jealous of Anna. It's ridiculous. Sam, you can have it tomorrow. Don't worry. You'll be all right. Oh, sleep what? Sleep hacking and personal freedom. Clovis.store/AMA. You will see all the Ask Me Anythings. And this one will be there tomorrow as well. We put a blog post up the next day that has all the links and show notes. So you get links to The Alchemist, all the books I mentioned, everything. You get minute markers. Jackie's awesome. She puts that all together for me. And it's going to have all the show notes, resources, links, everything. That's this. Clovis.store/AMA. Some people get confused. There's no .com, just Clovis.store/AMA. That will get you to all of the Ask Me Anythings, all 17 of them. That's right, Sean. You're drinking the Clovis Kool-Aid. It doesn't have sugar in it, or xylitol, or erythritol. Oh, it's her first and middle name. That's funny. Josh Haley. Look at you, buying shirts. Where's my money? Don't make me come get my money. All right, guys. How you feeling about AMA number 17? Free your mind, and the rest will follow. We talked about school. We talked about work. We talked about personal life. You took the red pill, dove into the matrix with me, and understood that there are really no scary consequences for changing things about your life that you don't like. Loved it. Jackie, love you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hearts. All the hearts. I love the hearts and the smiles and the laughing one. No sad faces. No angry faces. Thumbs up. Hearts. Smiles. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Everybody that bought, seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that there's been a lot of changes in Clovis. We've talked a lot about switching over to paid macronutrients for adults and Clovis Kids being a paid member platform. And now we're going to start offering merchandise and stuff. Now remember, you guys see the hours that we put in. If you're in the academy, you see me every morning doing the manifestos. I usually tell you about my day, all my crazy travels and my crazy gigs and paleo effects and all the things we're doing. And the wizard works harder than anyone I've ever met in my life. Anna is a savage. She's working all the time, literally. And this is what keeps us going, guys. So at the end of the day, if you love what we're doing and you just want to support us, Buy yourself a t-shirt, buy a t-shirt for your kid, buy a t-shirt for your uncle, buy a t-shirt for your friend who eats fruit just to make fun of him, throw it at him, just ball it up, go, here you go, you fruit-eating sugar burner, and throw it at him. That's what you should do. Guys, get t-shirt bombs and ball them up and yell, you fruit-eating sugar burners, and throw the t-shirts at them. That's a great way to spend 20 bucks, right? Let's be honest. That's awesome. All right. Crystal loves the wizard. Awesome. Laura Garcia, thank you. You can wear Because I Know Better while you're swinging kettlebells like a badass. I love that. Love kettlebells. Come to Nashville and teach us about kettlebells, right? Fruit eating sugar burner. Yes. That's a new one. Did you just pin Crystal's comment? Crystal, Josh just pinned your comment about loving the wizard. Look at this kid. Brett, you can shit in the punch bowl sometimes, as long as you have a Clovis shirt with you while you do it. As long as you have a t-shirt with you, and you're not doing it to your loved ones because they're sweet. Just do it to the people who argue with you that what I'm telling you is wrong, because they're incorrect. Or tell them to come on Facebook Live and debate me. Guys, I'm waiting for my first Facebook Live debate. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. New favorite saying. Fruit eating sugar burner. Guys, we have a new Justin-ism. Next t-shirt, fruit eating sugar burner. Nailed it. Why do I keep dancing? And Facebook Live is like a second behind, so I watch it and I just start dancing on the screen. I'm like, wow, you look ridiculous. Jillian Michaels would never debate me. In 1,000 years. I could probably offer her $1 million and she wouldn't do it. I'm telling you right now. That woman knows exactly nothing about biochemistry. So that would be hilarious. And I'm sorry I just got serious there, but she makes me so angry I can't even tell you. But anyway, won't sing but dances. I actually can't dance at all in real life. At all. At all, at all, at all. As a musician, you think I'd be able to a little bit, but no, I really can't. It's hilarious. Her face makes me angry. Poor Jillian Michaels. She was born that way. Leave her alone. Don't leave her alone. She deserves it. No, it's okay. What I loved about it was she did that clip with Steve Harvey about ketosis being bad for you, and then Steve Harvey goes, but that's not good for you. Really, Steve Harvey? I mean, you could probably stand to lose like a solid 60 pounds. So thank you for telling me what's good for me and not good for me, Steve Harvey, you nutritionist. That was awesome. Anyway, sorry. All right, what else we got? Anybody? New t-shirts? Sales? Questions? Ask me anything? I think we're gonna wrap this thing up here in a minute because, yeah, we've gone a long, long time. We're going super long, guys. But this was a good AMA. Mindset's super important. Again, it is the foundation of everything. If you can't get your mind right, you're not gonna find long-term success in any lifestyle approach. That's what Clovis is. It's a lifestyle approach. Like, you'd be surprised. I have people all the time where, like, they get custom macros from me and I'll send them to them. And they're just like, yep, this sounds great. Next month I have my friend's wedding, and the week after that I have a cruise, and then I have this. So I'll probably start in, I don't know, August, but like, thanks for the info. And I'm like, what? Like, that person's never gonna start. They're just never gonna start. Their mindset isn't there. They don't really want change. And this is another thing that goes back to macronutrients and investing in yourself, right? So if you come to me and you want macronutrients, and now I'm saying, hey, I'm going to give you custom macros, custom nutrition recommendations, custom supplement recommendations, custom fitness recommendations. You've seen the transformations in the Clovis Academy, and all of a sudden this $97 thing, you're like, I can't do custom macros. Nope. Then you're just not willing to invest in yourself. That's really what's happening there, right? It's very, very important that you guys take this super seriously, right? And once you see those transformations and understand that that's something you can do, think about the cost related to the rest of your life. Right? That's, you look at it as your future. In the manifesto, I can change my life, I can change my health, I can change my future. You can change all of those things, right? So it's been actually kind of fun to see and weed that out of, hey, we face this paywall. That's your first obstacle to changing your life, right? You want the red pill or the blue pill? Buy those custom macros, take the red pill, right? Boom. There you go. If you want to talk to me about custom macros, talk to me about custom macros. Send us a Facebook message at the Clovis Culture. Million ways to get in touch with us. Like any piece of fruit besides an avocado. Yes. That's funny. All right, guys. This is Ask Me Anything, number 17. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. #Bio1, hashtag buy 2 sizes, buy the new Clovis because I know better t-shirt, share this with your friends. This will go up tomorrow as a blog post with all the show notes, resources, book notes, everything that you need, links to all that. I'll put links to Clovis Kids, I'll put links to the Clovis Academy, everything I talked about. Do this for us. One last ask. Anybody who's still watching, how many viewers we got? We got 20 viewers. Okay, 20 viewers. Get in the Clovis Academy, pick 10 people on Facebook that you love more than anything in the world, and add them to the Clovis Academy. So they say this, so they see this stuff. Push it up over 700 members. Let's do it. We got almost 700 people in the Clovis Academy. Go there right now, go to members, click the add button that looks like this, and add all the people that you love the most. Just add them to the Clovis Academy. Let them see these videos if you think they need to know now, and then go through the AMAs. We have 17 different Ask Me Anythings that touch on everything you can think of, from fruit being toxic and chocolate being a superfood, to the right alcohol to drink and the fact that alcohol doesn't make you fat, to sodium is good for you, to how to feed fat to your kids, to a macronutrient breakdown of every single macronutrient, how it behaves in your body, to potato tricks and party tips, to free your mind and the rest will follow, right? How eating fat can save your life. We have just about everything that you can think of. What's holding you back? That was a great one, right? Your children, how to feed your children in their gut microbiome. There are so many AMAs. There's so much good content. So just do this. Add your people to the Clovis Academy. Tag them in posts. Share the AMAs with them. And let's change some lives, man. Now again, this isn't shitting in the punch bowl. This is telling people you love them. Say, hey, check this out for yourself. Watch some of these videos. Add people to the group, let them poke around, tell them to use the search bar. In the Clovis Academy, there's a little search bar over here, looks like this. And you can search what you want to, you can put in chocolate, right? And you can see all the posts about chocolate. Tag them in posts, help them explore. You need to help people explore the world of Clovis, right? Help them explore, bring them into the fold. We can change more lives this way. People need to learn about these things. It's very, very important. You can help me get my hands on more people. All my vegan friends, bring the vegans in. Let's do it. It'll be great. I'd love to see it too. That'll be a disaster. Yes, it is a safe space. Always share the vids. Thank you for always sharing the vids. Well, no, Jackie, and don't worry. Jackie, we have me, we have the wizard, we have you, we have Anna, we have my dad, we have the 700 other people. If someone comes in there and starts shitting in the punch bowl, they're a complete jerk. We simply remove them. Not a big deal. We simply remove them and ban them for life. And then we find them and we ball up a t-shirt and say, here you go, you fruit-eating sugar burner. And then it's handled. No big deal. You really think I'm going to let somebody come into... I treat the Clovis Academy like my living room. If somebody comes into my living room and puts their muddy feet on my coffee table and spills a drink and starts telling everybody they're assholes, I'm going to choke that guy to sleep and lay him in the front yard and call the police for him to come get them. Okay? It's not a big deal. All right, fruit-eating sugar burner. Love it. Kathy, better act right. Yes, always act right. And thank you guys so much. Facebook, live, Ask Me Anything, number 17. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Add your people to the Clovis group. Hashtag buy 1, hashtag buy 2. Use the search bar, tag people in posts. Teach them what we're all about. Bring them in. Let's change some lives. We can't hoard the group. Can't just be our group forever. We need to bring people in, right? Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Wizard. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, everybody, for everything. This is Justin. Ask Me Anything, number 17. Signing off. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the Clovis Academy for the morning manifesto. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for buying shirts and supporting us. This makes Clovis run. It makes Clovis sustainable. I love you forever. Until next week, until tomorrow, manifesto. Thank you guys.